Hello, VOD. I was just complaining about I think I'm shadow banned on the VOD's channel. So if you're actually, now I think about it, if you're seeing this, if you want to go give some of my other videos on I never expect the VOD's channel, like the main videos, to get any views, to be fair. It's kind of just storage for me, mostly. And then if people enjoy them, they enjoy them, and that makes me happy to see. But the shorts have been doing better. However, I had one short take off, and then YouTube shadow banned me on the next. So I was like, well, am I not supposed to do better? I don't understand. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
These two are fighting. These two are fighting. We gotta help them make up today, chat. We gotta help them make up today. What's going on over here? Oh god. But yeah, first things first, I have been working on renovating the island a little bit. It is not complete yet. There are still a lot of other things I want to do and a lot of detail work that we need to do. But I think I kind of got the idea down now. So let me grab our money first off. Let me grab the money. Look at, it's a pile of money now. They love it here. They love it here. But let me give you, do you want the house tour? First things first, I didn't know this, but if you didn't know, you can change the grass here. Like when you use the fill tool on anything else, you can use it here. In fact, I think it's actually that there's this, like everything from the orange to the blue and the rest of the concrete is all over whatever ground you have underneath, so technically you can paint underneath this, and then this is a cutout that just reflects whatever's underneath. So I filled it with a cookie texture, which I didn't make I technically made myself in the palette house, but it was a pre-existing like default one. So yeah, I put this little like cookie cracker texture down for the center. I wanted to do this a lot more on the island, and I think I will. I have some ideas for other spots where this could be used. Oh my gosh, I just heard my daughter fart. But yeah, for now we're gonna just have it here at the center because even though it's Cookie Dough Island, I do like kind of all the cutesy stuff that we've got scattered around the place, so that makes me happy. Jesus Christ, she just shit her pants! Alright, well I guess with that in mind, I rearranged some of the houses. So I want to have every like big house, I want to have everybody in a big house eventually, but I want to have every house kind of have like their own small little area and vibe, kind of not as plastered together as the single houses are, though I want to give those single houses more of like a suburb vibe eventually as well. But first thing first, I'm gonna pamper my family, so I moved Cutie Cookies, which is me, my adopted Pokemon JPEG alien child, my child with Clive, and Clive. Here, right in the center, we've got a big cutout of Artie, my cat, here at the front. And then we have some of those flowers. We are using the moats, and then this little spot, which was the first spot we kind of really decorated up on the island. For those of you that remember like the first few parts of this game back in the day, like a month ago. But the spot is still intact and it's now basically my front yard. Actually, I want to change this. I forgot to ask one of them, but I want to change this to use some of the stuff from the sweet stay, maybe just for the like interior. Aw, they playing. But yeah, that's Cutie Cookies. And then we still got these pathways. I made them a little wider around it. Right now we got Melanoy and Zagreus kind of hanging out here. We've got our first little garden space that we made. It's not perfect, but it was our first one, so I'm keeping it. Another more narrow pathway between the houses. Then we've got our Bikini Bottom area, which I do want to decorate with more like some jellyfish I want to draw. The jellyfish from SpongeBob, and maybe put them up same way we did with the Artie thing, just put them up 2D kind of scattered around the spot. But yeah, Bikini Bottom is just SpongeBob and Squidward since Patrick moved out, and then Toad moved himself here after the divorce of his own will, so we're letting him stay here. But they always like to request stuff here for some reason, so I put that up. They've been requesting less actually since I put that up because it's seen as putting an item up. So I guess that makes them happy, but the board is still there. Then we got our lighthouse. I haven't redesigned this area yet, but once these summer items come out, I'm going to, and I want our quarantine zone. I do want to turn this into the actual Krusty Krab. I want to design our quarantine zone into a cookie with a bite taken out of it. And then I want to give them like the summer items, like the cactus and everything as well. But for now, they're still just locked away. No detail work done yet. The Metopia household, which is still just Patrick and Eggman, I gave them a little front yard. I gave them a lot of little items and stuff. They probably have one of the cutest front yards right now. And then they have their little house. Their little house is still pretty simple. I would love to do more for them if they got married, but since they're having a breakdown right now, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Then I moved 3 houses. I swapped them over here. This used to be where Pretty Girl Avenue is. I'll show you where they are in a moment. But 3 houses, Discourse is here right next to Edelgard, of course. But Claude and Dimitri live together. I gave them... Wait, this was a picture of Claude the last time I checked. I guess they keep switching the route. But yeah, I gave them a fancy house. And then I moved the Elden Ring girls here behind. Even though they have nothing to do with Fire Emblem, I feel like they vibe. I feel like all the war crimes and lore, vague lore implications, like they all vibe on their little square. Of course, everyone will they'll get their own yard for 3 houses this course. I hope some of the Elden Ring ladies will move in together, and then we can give them their own thing. Probably further out and like abandoned would be cool for that. But for now, just kind of have them all clustered together. We have our beach behind the Ferris wheel, so this is where the photography is, because I really don't use it that much. Anyway, so it looks cute on the beach. Cookie Dome, I shifted to be over here. It looks a lot better, because now you can look at it from the pier. From this little seating area I made, and from over here, but the beach itself is just clear. So we have this little seating area here. It's very small. I just threw it together yesterday, but it was like a pile of weeds and mismatching textures, so I just smoothed it out a bit. And sometimes Mies will sit under the umbrella and look out at the sea or either at Cookie Dome, so I'm like, the umbrella's a cute placement. We just have Than and Daisy. Than's here to be close to the other Hades characters, and Daisy's been here the whole time. Someone please be friends with her. Her friends are so toxic. Quickly going over here to the restaurant. I shifted the restaurant over to be off-center so that we have a very wide defined path down to our little in-between beach there. I gave it some or actually I need to fill this under a bit better, but some trim up here, and then an outdoor seating area with an umbrella, some chairs, some flowers, and lights. It looks really pretty at night. And then the view from the restaurant is still... You can see a lot more now. You can see there is a cityscape over there. You can see the kind of shopping area. You can see Peach's castle and the throne that Pauline's currently occupying. She's gonna get her ass beat. There's a garden area over there, and then of course Cookie Dome is still visible now again to the left. So lots of stuff you can see, and from all of those angles you can see who is hanging out in the restaurant as well, so it's a good way to be nosy. Then we have our little in-between walkable beach here with some chairs and some benches to the sides of it. I have these little stars and heart patterns that light up at night on the beach that I have some pictures of. And then I made this little narrow pathway through the beach that just goes to a little tree out in the middle of nowhere. I think I'll change this tree and the texture to be seasonal, so it will be kind of like a seasonal, like the Animal Crossing New Leaf tree, I guess. But yeah, that's over there. Also, hello Kevin, how are you? What are you pissed about, Pauline? Damn, this is not your house. Well, anyway, this is where Peach's throne is. Princess Peach's throne. We have it lined with flowers, a little light behind it, as well as a little bell.
Makes sense.
Elfie is judging her. Elfie's judging her. But we still have the Mushroom Kingdom here with Mario and Peach. Their house is still the same with just like the cherry blossoms and stuff. Oh my god, Peach has a friendship bubble. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Because she and Mario are about to go through a cheating affair in Pair Lives. And I thought we could fix it in Tomodachi Life with that information. What if she just breaks up with him? I'm so scared. But yeah, I just did the pathways a bit to give Mushroom Kingdom kind of like a secret little side garden as well. Though it kind of reminds me more of like the Ocarina of Time, like crouching behind the hedges and stuff in the garden trying to sneak up to Zelda at the start of that game. So that was kind of, it doesn't look like that, but that's what I had in my mind when I kind of made this a bit more. But I wanted to add on a little garden. Sometimes some Miis will like go in a couple and like sit out here, hidden away from the world, or sometimes they'll fart. But it's a nice little place for them. I have Pauline and Rosie here. I kind of want to maybe eventually, if either Rosie moves in with someone or maybe we just want to keep Rosie down here. We might actually want to keep only Rosie down here and try to make it like a little comet observatory. Could be cute, but I think Pauline would be cute moving in one of the city buildings that we have over yonder. But she'd be very far away from the Mario gang, so that's the only reason why I haven't yet. I want to see if these two move in with anybody. But for now, they're just kind of offshoot, and I gave them their own very small yards outside of the Mushroom Kingdom. I think I want to add like the rainbow arch here. Maybe we'll add it this weekend before Pride Month, but I want to add it here right by the pier. But we still have our pier. It's very plain, but I also really like how minimal it is, like just the end being a bonfire and the bench, and then seeing the city off in the distance. I really like that. It reminds me of kind of the piers over by the cities I go to, so I'm gonna keep the pier the same. I might just decorate up the entrance a little bit more, maybe put some fencing around the entrance as well, but I want to leave the end open. I do an amazing job of talking, thank you. I have such anxiety about my talking. I'm either told that I need to fix my voice and that's the worst part about me, or people are like, no, you're really professional and you're really good at this. How did you get to be so good? I'm like, I don't know, I've had many mixed opinions. I just like to try to be myself. So yeah, I always try to talk as if there are a ton of people watching, or as if there's a ton of people watching the VOD. Again, I'm shadow banned on the VOD channel right now, I believe, but hi VOD. Hello VOD for anyone watching over there. I think that's kind of my most important, as a very small streamer that makes like maybe 100 a year off of Twitch, right? Very, very small streamer. But my advice for anyone starting Twitch, that I feel like the people that have taken that advice in stride have grown up to be like bigger, way bigger channels than me, and they've taken this advice and been even better on it and built their communities. But you kind of have to be okay with talking. And Nightbot, I'm not playing Zelda right now. Chill, Nightbot. Though check out the Zelda timeline playlist. But yeah, I always like to think you have to be okay talking to no one on Twitch. You can't just like silently sit around, unless what you're doing is providing silent gameplay. That's an important genre on Twitch as well for playthroughs. But if you want that interacting with chat stuff, you have to be okay interacting without chat for quite a bit. I know it's something I struggled with, especially my first year of streaming. I think I did some the most awkward thing you can do that you're probably gonna do if you're brand new to streaming is like, I remember the first few streams I had just off of the PS4 before I even had a capture card and PC set up. was like, I would see, they show you the viewer count, so I would see it go from 0 to 1, and I'd be like, hello, whoever just joined, hello, I'm Emily Cookie Dough, how are you today? And immediately it goes to 0, because a lot of people are like me. I love lurking on my friends' channels, and a lot of you guys have channels that I lurk on as well. I need to be better about talking more, especially if you guys are smaller channels, but a lot of times I just lurk and I hang out, and if I'm checking out new channels, if I haven't rated and I'm just lurking and someone's like, there's someone in here, I see someone in chat, hello, it gets very scary. It can be very scary on the receiving end. Sometimes it's like, oh shoot, I just wanted to put some TV on, I wasn't ready for a social obligation, and then people get freaked out and leave. So it is always just best to talk as if you're talking to a small group of people. But for me, the best thing I've done that helped me with talking on stream was I hid my viewer count. I hid my viewer count when I used Streamlabs for several years, and then it's not visible by default on the— I have my quick actions up instead of the Twitch stats and stream information up while I'm live. I have those panels still available but hidden, so I never actually know how many people are present at any given time until I see the stats afterwards. Sometimes I'll have like what felt like a really good recording to me, and it will be like there was one person overall that viewed your stream this morning. Sometimes I'll just like yap on and I'll be like, I don't really know if anyone's here, and I'll look and there'll be like several people that were in for consistently a long time in stream, and I'm like, you just never know. And I think it's better that way, to just talk as if you're talking to a lot of people, instead of worrying about every specific number, because then you start viewing your viewers as numbers, and I never want to do that. Numbers are cool, but y'all have your own lives and stuff to attend to as well, so I never want to make it seem like stream is more important than that. It's just a fun little thing I do to relax, and if y'all take anything out of that, then that's cool. But yeah, advice panel over, but it's definitely something I started doing streaming to get more comfortable with streaming, talking about my ideas in the first place, because I knew I was going into the game dev industry being a very male dominated field, and being like, I need to be a bit better about speaking up for myself. It's actually a skill that's dropped for me professionally a bit the past few years, but at the time in college I was like, I need to get better at this to even have a shot in the industry. I need to be able to talk about my ideas and stuff in a clear way, in a way that makes it— even though I have zero self-confidence, I hate myself. But when you're doing something professionally, you cannot show that weakness, right? You have to be like, no, this is what I'm gonna do today. This is my idea. This is how I'm gonna explain it clearly, and if you disagree, that's fine. We'll just move on to the next topic. You have to kind of portray that, especially when you're first— you have to be more professional getting into the industry, I find, than you do staying in it, ironically. But yeah, that's why I kind of started in colleges. I'm like, I want to get better at this, and I think I have gotten better at it, so it makes me happy. But anyway, Ash is showing us— we're about to go into an ad break. I'm out of— how am I out of ad snoozes? I didn't use any yet. I think I used one once yesterday. Did Twitch shadow ban me as well? What the hell? Anyway, sorry y'all are going into an ad, but I'm just gonna keep showing off the island. Y'all can check it out on the VOD. We'll get into the friend bubbles when y'all are back. That's what everyone's here for. But we have Peach's leftovers here. This was the original Mushroom Kingdom before Mario invited literally all of Peach's exes and situationships, plus myself, into the house before he realized, wait, this is a bad idea, my wife is cheating on me, and moved them out. So this is everyone that remained in the house, which is basically just Bayonetta and Ash. So I put them close by, but I gave them like the Mushroom Kingdom stuff, but I kind of designed it more like a landfill. A little landfill. So there's this road here from the city connecting to the boardwalk place of like the pier in the Mushroom Kingdom area. So I kind of just have warning sign here. Warning, it's the leftovers. I got some trash bins. I got even though Bayonetta and Ash are not trash. Let me be clear. Bayonetta, one of the greatest female video game characters of all time. Ash, I still love him, and I'm still deeply in love with him in Fire Emblem Three Houses. But these two have been on some dumb shit in Tomodachi Life. So they are not in quarantine because I love their characters so much. I don't want to send them to quarantine. And I also want to encourage their dangerous psychopathic tendencies, of course. But they're gonna be walled off a little bit. They're gonna be walled off a little bit. They do have this little, oh, this is where I put the rainbow inflatable. I guess I need to buy another one. But they do have a little park out here. It's pretty empty, but Yuna likes to come here and breakdance a lot. So that's cool. These are default designs you can get in the palette shop, but made these little crosswalks, and I put some little pedestrian lights down as we head down into our shopping mall area. We got Wear and Wear, Home Supply, Fresh Kingdom, the pawn shop, the treasure shop, and Quick Build, kind of all here next to each other in this strip. We have this patch of grass that I need to add like either some benches or a table to or something that I want to fill out, but I want this to be like a small little park area. It kind of reminds me, this side kind of reminds me a bit more of like the pier around Chicago, but this reminds me of my trip to New York. You have just tight alleys, but then you have like these random little sections in the city where there's a little plot of land so that there is greenery present. Then if we go down here very quickly, we have the market, and we have Pallet House, and we have some seating around it, and lots of food-based items and chairs, because this is Doritos Locos Tacos Beach. They spoke of it like a prophecy during Me News once, so I naturally had to make it. So we got Doritos Locos Tacos Beach. I also have I had a random seesaw still in the inventory, so I just put it all the way out here and made just again a little path you have to wade through to get it. And then we had a windmill as well, so I'm like, or not a windmill, you know what they're called, wind turbines. But I put this out here as well because I'm like, well, it's out in the middle of nowhere, there's probably a breeze there. But yeah, our treasure shop, you can now more easily see all sides of the building, which is cute to see the treasures. Look at Grommet and Luma. And then we have, I did find how to snap, it was just a settings issue, but I was able to snap all the windows properly in place. I think there's a sizing issue on the ones on the front, but what this means is that the city does light up at night, which is cute. But yeah, just some basic buildings. These don't have anyone in them yet, but if we have a lot of city-based characters, I might remove one of these and replace it with a house that looks just like it, to see. But yeah, this loops back around. There's already a bench there, already some street lights. And then this path connects back down into our Final Fantasy avenue of houses. And here's our original park we made. I put some extra blue fencing to separate it a bit more from the city, but this is pretty much the same. And I like it, it's very cute. But yeah, we have Final Fantasy Avenue, we have some Zelda characters around here, we have some Wicked characters, the Sonic characters are all down here. What I did here with Shadow is kind of what I'd like to give everybody in a suburb eventually. It's just a little garden and some grass and maybe a few objects depending on each character. I gave Shadow a lot of just darker trees because he's emo, and blue flowers because I want him to get together with Sonic. I'm trying my best to make that happen. But yeah, we have, coincidentally, last Tomodachi Life stream, we have the Final Fantasy VII house, which right now, Tifa isn't in it officially yet, but she is friends. She and Lightning are friends. I know Lightning's not technically Final Fantasy VII, but I would love to have her in the Final Fantasy VII house anyway, since she's our only character from 13. They're all good friends with her, so I think it would be cute. But Aerith and Cloud started the Final Fantasy VII stuff. That's Aerith's room. This is Cloud's room because I'm a little evil. I'm a little messed up in mind. So that's Cloud's room. And then this was the first Final Fantasy house we have, but it's really a Final Fantasy X house because it's just Tidus and Yuna. I don't remember if it happened on stream or not, but I think it might have happened off stream. Tidus has a crush on Yuna now. Tidus has a crush on Yuna now. It's very, very cute. It's very in character, so fingers crossed for them. And then, yeah, we have this. It's not a pretty park space, but it's very open. They do a lot of like aerobics and like athletic stuff here, so I'm gonna leave it just like this for now. And then we have Pretty Girl Avenue. I kind of fenced it off and I just gave this long brick path for Pretty Girl Avenue, which is the actual Pretty Girl Avenue house, which you might notice has a new member in it. You might remember this is kind of a poly situation ship where Leon Kennedy and Icarus from Hades 2 got married to each other despite not really knowing each other. But they got married. I was shipping Icarus and Jill because I didn't end up, me didn't end up with Icarus, and then I did steal Clive from Jill. Jill from Final Fantasy 16, not Jill from Resident Evil. To keep things clear, they're all from everyone in here is from a different game. But yeah, Jill moved in. Even though I was shipping her with Icarus, they still have a lot of cute moments together, even though Icarus is married. It seems like they're very, very open. There's a little situationship happening. And then they added Luigi into the mix briefly and freed him from quarantine because Luigi was and is now again married and trapped to Mr. Krabs on that island, but they briefly were able to get him to move in here. I have been shipping Luigi and Leon Kennedy since before this. I'm like, wait, they would be a really cute, like, spooky ghost and zombie hunting duo. And they were starting to flirt more, and Luigi had the crush on Icarus previously. So I realized there was this whole situationship where they were all kind of dating each other, but not officially, but they were. This ended up being the, like, most positive. It should have been the messiest situation, but they all genuinely love each other. So it ended up being a really good situation. Then Luigi got taken away by the evil, evil Mr. Krabs. However, Sebastian here, who mind you is dating Ash right now. Sebastian here, I'm not gonna play a game with you. I'm not gonna play a game with you. Don't be sad about it. But Sebastian from Stardew Valley moved in, and at first glance, he doesn't have as strong of a connection with anybody. But I think he's down. I think he's open to be a part of this. It's very telling he moved in here. You want to be part of Pretty Girl Avenue, Amy? Amy? Amy, go! Apply! But yeah, I think it's fun to see that house. I think I want that house to fill up first. But this is where Sebastian did live, so he's not in there anymore. And I have just Wallace here next to Pretty Girl Avenue, of course. And Me News, because what's more slay than Me News? And that's pretty much it. I know that was long. How do I show the full island? I think it's an island viewer. But look how big this thing is. Now it's just about, I think this is what I want. I think the size will grow more as we get more houses and I give more people like their own yards, right? But I think this is what I want the size to be like overall, vibe-wise. I don't want to add like too many more paths. I want it to just grow naturally on its own now as we get more Miis, hopefully more kiddos, and as we get more houses. But that is enough of me breaking down everything. We have several friend bubbles around. Let's start with Peach. Not getting along. Do you guys think this is... I feel like she's either going to invite Bayonetta back into the house and be like, okay, I'm going to openly cheat on Mario. Or she's going to divorce Mario. I don't think this is a good friend bubble. Divorces can be orange bubbles. Oh, but it's playing happy music.
I think my ex-wife and Emily would be best friends.
Oh, okay, it's neither. It's neither.
What should we talk?
Yeah, sure. Talk about crying.
I'll go round up
Look at my
ex-wife
little
and then
curler
I'll
in my hair. My curlers came out nice for my bangs. It's like
hello to my
a
ex-wife.
25% chance they'll actually work.
This is Ellie.
Do you feel like talking about crying? Sure, but tell me, Bayonetta, how good are you at crying? I don't want to brag
No,
or anything,
Bayonetta!
but I don't think you'll find anyone on all of Cookie Dough
Bayonetta!
who's better at crying than me.
Keep it together,
That's amazing.
Bayo!
I really respect folks who are good at crying. Wanna be friends?
She crying, she don't know where Bayonetta 4 is. They're gonna make a Bayonetta 4, right? I don't really play the games too much. I played a little bit of 1 and 2, but I am mostly, I guess, a LARPer. I've mostly watched stuff, but I know she's iconic. I want to buy all the games bundled actually and play them at some point. I don't know if I'd stream them or not because my parents watch the channel. I don't.
This is the start of a beautiful friendship.
I don't know if I can subject them to the scenes, even though they're slay. Even though they're slay, I don't think they'll get it. I don't think they'll get it. Or I could do for Bayonetta 1, there is that mod where it's Kermit as Bayonetta. I feel like it would be fun to play Bayonetta 1 on the channel as the Kermit mod, but I always like to play games unmodded unless there's a mod I absolutely need. I always like to play them unmodded first. Oh, let me give her the...
Speak with a radiant voice.
Yeah, this is how she's manipulating people. Give her the radiant voice. But that could be a fun that could be a fun playthrough someday. But I do need to just play all those games off stream. But yeah, I feel like I almost want to wait until there is a Bayo 4 announcement because I know 3 ends on a cliffhanger and implies that there will be another kind of new Bayonetta taking up the mantle in the next one.
It's just so annoying.
Grr,
Let's try to help you.
I don't usually get angry.
Do you want some chimpkin? Trust me, Patrick. Why are they fighting, man? Is that not good enough for you? Oh my god, bro. Let's see, I haven't given you like anything. Do you want a treasure? I feel like I don't have any that are suiting for you. Give him a fish? I don't know what to give him. Why do I want to give him classical music? Hell, take a picture book, damn. Take a picture book. Learn how to read or something. Please like it. Oh! I just gave him like everyone poops or something. Yeah, let's do greets energetically. He got the energy.
Oh,
Now go make up.
You
Go make up
betcha.
with your husband. Please. Please make up. Eggman has the crush on him, so I'm like, he's gotta make up. He's gotta make up. Though I know sometimes they can confess their crushes while in a fight. Will he confess if this goes well?
Sorry about before.
Eggman. Eggman. Eggman.
I'm sorry too.
Oh my goodness. He didn't confess though. I was hoping he'd be like, I was so upset because I want to get married. Who's talking? I thought I had echo. What? Who's talking like that? Great
We
friends.
were able to clear the.
I'm glad. Now go plan a wedding or something. Oh, it's Rosie. This Luma can do an eerily accurate impression of an ugly ass bitch. Damn, Rosie. What are you teaching those kids? Melina has a friend bubble. I think Mr. Krabs has a friend
Good
bubble.
to see you. It's been a while. I want to be friends with Lava Tarnish.
Yes.
What did you have in mind?
An Elden Ring. Right? I haven't added Elden Ring yet.
Elden Ring.
Well, it's gonna be in there
Got it.
twice if it is added.
I'll go talk to her about an Elden Ring.
If we already had Elden Ring, I could have made it about Torrent or something, but
Morning, Lava Tarnish.
she's come to offer us an accord. Yo!
Do you feel like talking about an Elden Ring? Sure, but let me ask you this. Let's say you're offered a large Elden Ring or a small Elden Ring. Melina, which do you choose? You know, a teeny tiny Elden Ring just feels right to me. Yeah, I'm with you. You gotta choose the small
The
Elden
teeny
Ring.
tiny Elden Ring.
Every day of the week. I like where your head's at, Melina.
I feel like she's lying.
There are so many benefits to having a small Elden Ring. Especially when you think about a big one. I could talk for hours about this. So,
She said, I don't
wanna
need the
keep the
DLC.
conversation going?
Base game's enough for
I
me.
thought you'd never ask.
Ooh, okay, so my Elden Ring character is friends with her before Ronnie. I wonder. But I mean, they don't have to be friends to end up together and have crushes and start dating and stuff as well. But this is cute. Ooh. Do we call her my maiden? My maiden? My maiden!
Top of the morning, my maiden.
And then I should lowercase my Elden Lord, because in the Elden for Melina we just become Elden Lord, or the one I got. I didn't traumatize her. I almost said my Elden Ring.
My Elden Lord, you look.
Why maiden?
Hey, my maiden. Long time. Turns out my Elden Lord prefers a small Elden Ring as much as me. That my maiden sure is fun to talk to.
Cute. Alright. What do you want? It's not a heart bubble, I guess. Do you want to break up with him? Do you want to break up with him? Please free
Good
him.
morning.
Soulmates!
I want to be friends with Ash.
He gonna take another one.
What should we? What did?
the voices. Talk to him about the voices. What time is it?
The voices.
Stream for like 10 more minutes.
Got it.
So
I'll
again,
go talk
short
to him
stream,
about
I
the
woke up
voices.
late and we've been playing Paralives all week. But I do want to play a bit of this on, like another hour or two of this on Sunday. We're just
Morning,
going to play
Ash.
Paralives first. So we'll probably split it between Paralives
Do
and
you
this.
feel like talking about the voices?
Seriously? My brain keeps shouting the voices. The voices.
If he
the voices
kidnaps
too.
Ash
It
from
can't be a coincidence.
Peach's leftovers
Let's
to
be friends.
quarantine. Remember when we were trying to get me and Ash together in the demo? Oh, his fall from grace is disturbing. Now, Mr. Krabs has learned he's able to breach containment if he asks to be friends with somebody, because then he has to go to their house.
Ash and I are both thinking about the voices.
Feels like Mr.
Fated to be friends? Oh, you poor soul. You poor, poor soul. Oh no. I'm gonna have him stand like this. It's so scary. It's so scary. Oh my goodness.
I feel a bit.
He's free! He's free! Save yourselves! Bayonetta's at the house. Interesting. What? Oh, I haven't bought anything. What we got?
Welcome in.
Oh, buffalo wings!
Thanks. Be sure to stop.
Thank you, Clive. Come home. I haven't seen me and Clive hang out in a bit.
Welcome.
Clive, come home.
Thank you very much.
Oh, anything cute in the store? Oh, soft drink. Ooh. Buy soda. And orange soda. We were just talking about orange soda the other day. I'm gonna get the grape soda. Like I said the other day, I like grape soda. A lot. I like never have it, so whenever I do see like an opportunity to get grape soda, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life. Yo, this is cute. Maybe get that for Yuna. Ooh, pencil skirt. Yes, yes. Oh, we could get this for Leon. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna get these in a few different colors. Okay, we already have those. The building. Get these for the Mario Bros. Okay. Okay, I'm done, I'm cut off. Not for playing. But a few more minutes. I know it's the top of the hour, but a few more minutes.
People call me Dr. Eggman. What's your story?
Nice to meet you.
Leave her alone, man.
I'm going to.
Bro thinks he's the wizard.
That's Breath of the Wild prototype on a starter burn.
Why are you talking about the Breath of the Wild prototype? You weren't there. Ronnie, you gotta do something. Your girl's getting stolen. Actively. You not winning the war, girl. Oh, wait. I think they're upset with each other. Never mind. You good, you good. We should check in on chat. I'll check in on Miss Piggy, see if we have any emergency bubbles. Check in on chat, and we need to watch the news. Girl, I always get you something new. Let's see. I feel like she could pull off the dog logo tracksuit. I'm gonna get her give her the elegant dress. Cute! Oh my goodness. That way she has the little pearls. I feel like she wears pearls a lot. I like to get her stuff in- I know I should be getting her more stuff in pink and like white and black, but the green is cute because she's dating Kermie. Where's chat? Chat! I haven't talked to y'all in a minute! Oh, that's right, you guys are crushing on Jill. You guys are trying to get into Pretty Girl Avenue as well. There's only 4 slots left, y'all gotta do something. I want some buffalo. Should I give you all buffalo? I don't think you guys should have celery right now. Oh, nah. Oh, goodness. Yippee! Let's see, should I give you a new outfit? If I give you guys- I do like the outfit I put together for you guys, though. But I also want to see someone wear this. Here. You've been bi-sodified. Oh, the straw is so cute, actually. Oh my goodness. If I haven't given you guys fashionista, I will, so you guys can wear whatever you want. I want to see at this point what you guys come up with for your outfits. I've given you a lot of stuff. There you go. Yay!
Hey, chat.
Zelda's hanging out with y'all. She's excited about Skyward Sword Saturday. Okay, let's watch the news. What's going on the island? Leon Kennedy!
Hello, and welcome to the morning edition of Me News. The latest startup to make waves on cookie dough. A company that
Yo, my
promises to
college
help
made
you
some of
fall
these.
asleep behind the wheel.
There was a group at my college that made like
From the minds behind the
a
world's
drivable
first
couch
drone,
and they
the
like
built-in
drifted
quesadilla
it.
maker
It
comes
was
from the
so
world's first
popular
bug,
that
that
when they
tiny utility
graduated,
vehicle.
they
Just
like
enter a destination
drifted it
and set your
across the
alarm,
field
a company
with like the
spokesperson said.
with like
You'll
the
wake up refreshed and on
president
time, wherever it is you might be
not of the
headed.
United States, but
The
the
landmark flying model has been confirmed to
call
be
it
in
the
beta
campus
testing by a
president
company
on it as
spokesperson.
well.
We're
That's like the
looking for
only
very
thing.
brave and
I
very
remember
sleepy
2 things from
volunteers.
my graduation.
Apply
3
after your
things.
nap.
1, I remember having a tummy
We
ache and
asked
thinking
residents
I
for their
might shit my
reactions.
pants. I might need to
Hello,
skip
feeling
graduation
guilty.
while I was in line
I'm
waiting
completely,
to walk into the
absolutely, utterly
field.
speechless.
2,
Thanks
I remember
for
the couch
watching.
drifting, and 3,
I'm
I
Leon
do
Kennedy,
remember our
and this has
president
been the 10
randomly
o'clock
going on a
news.
rant in his speech about how women aren't having. He's like, we had a record number of women graduate in STEM programs this year. He's like, did you know that there's a shortage of like children because women are trying to enter the workplace? And we need to build more family. Like, he started going off on why that was a bad thing as a college president. Like, he's like, women, it was basically, he didn't say that, he said it in a more professional way. I'll at least give him that, but it was basically like women, so many of you graduated this year, should have been in the kitchen though. I was there holding my degree like, okay. I'm like, he's talking about me. I did take a technology course for 4 years and a lot of money. But I really shouldn't have. I should have taken the washing machine course instead. That's on me. That's on me. He is no longer there. He is no longer there. But yeah, I think that swapping love stories, just get married. Damn. Please. But I think that's pretty much all. That's all the new stuff on the island. That's all the main friendship bubbles I can see. Let's just take care of business. put you right back there. I'm not opening this game to you on the loose again. So I'm gonna keep making small changes, probably next to just, I don't know if I'll have a lot of changes by Sunday, to be honest. I think if I do anything on my life sims outside of that, it will be fishing and Animal Crossing, and I think off stream I might make the paras for Daisy, Pauline, and Bayonetta. I do want to move them into like another household by Peach and Mario, but not really play them, just see what happens if you have other characters in the world. So I might make them off stream so that we can just get right into making a little house for them. And I want to spend like an hour making a house, an hour doing drama stuff, and then switching over to Tomodachi Life. Since we are starting to stream less and less of it, I would like to still stream it for like an hour or two at the end of our Sunday streams. But yeah, no stream tomorrow. I've been starting to sleep in later and later throughout the week, so I'm just full sleeping in tomorrow. Skyward Sword stream, 5-hour stream probably on Saturday, and then Sunday will be a combination of Paralives for a couple hours and then a couple hours of Tomodachi Life. Sunday streams, as you know, more flexible on start time depending on whatever my plans are, but sometime Sunday they will probably be live sim content. But regardless, Skyward Sword on Saturday. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed, since YouTube's like shadow banning my shorts now, but I'm still gonna keep uploading the Paralive shorts. I hope that they break through. They'll break through eventually. I just hope it's sometime soon, but that's okay. I'm going to also work on the next video essay. I'm starting to do the video, like, actual video editing pass on it, so that's exciting. It's half an hour. I thought it would be 20 minutes. It ended up being half an hour. I had a lot to say about desert levels. A lot more than I thought I would. So it kind of ballooned up a bit more, but hopefully that makes for a fun video. But yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody.